Yo, guys, check this shit out. You guys like it? Cool, huh? I'm very happy with it, dude. It came out so good, like better than I could have ever hoped for, man. It came out amazing. Great, I guess. Thanks, CJ. Yeah, we fit trainer, dude. I'm so excited for it. So this was done by Frankie from Sugoi Tattoos in San Diego. But yeah, this was my first tattoo, everybody. I kind of went in, huh? But that's it, man. What is she holding? Her hands. She like it's this thing. It's the praying. She's always praying for good RNG on all my runs now. Yeah. How long did it take? It took almost 8 hours. I was on the table for about 7.5 hours. There were a few breaks, but yeah. Is that Princess Peach from Hit French? Yes, absolutely. Looks good. I'm really happy with it. I'm really fucking happy. It was very painful. How do you sit there for that long? It was hard, but like I feel like a big part of it was just like I didn't have anything to compare it to. I was just like, let's just fucking go, man. Like it'll hurt, but you know, how bad can it be? And it was pretty bad. Well, now you've got to change where your camera is. I could do something like we need a tat cam. No, I'm not gonna go that fucking. Yeah, did I read a book or anything? It's weird. Can you make her dance by flexing? I can make her like kind of pop her shoulder, pop a titty. So I brought my phone. I played a little bit of chess, but like I found pop a titty peach. Yeah, I couldn't focus on chess, so I just started making a bunch of stupid mistakes. So I kind of. You get one on your arm, you really can't move or do much. Yeah. I hope my tech support email reached you well. Haha. I think it did. I think it was really long. And honestly, if you send me like a really, really long email I'm supposed to respond to, usually I just hit unread and I'll get to it when I can. Because most of the time when I'm like catching up on emails, it's mostly at the end of a long day. But I will check it out. You're the guy who did something with Discord, right? That's an ice tattoo man. Thank you. Yeah, I kind of just found it more like I spent the time kind of just like bearing through the pain. I feel like that's what I like. The lines were like nothing. And then the shading was not bad either. The color, holy fucking shit, that hurt. Like the color was really, really painful. But yeah, it's very bright. I love it. And you know, it's going to fade after a while a little bit. But yeah, do I plan on getting any more tattoos? Yes, I'm getting another one in 2 weeks. So what I'm getting is here, I think. I'm getting Zelda. So 2 weeks, yeah. So I think September 10th. It's going to be, I want to do Ocarina of Time Zelda, but with some like subtle nods to Cadence of Hyrule. How did it feel? More like constipated, spiky-ish pain? It was like spiky-ish. Fading is what touches. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty much going to be the waifu sleeve. Yeah, I'm going to get 2B eventually, probably. And it's to represent, you know, like, this tattoo, I'm just happy looking at it, you know? Like, it's something that, like, I wanted to get something that represents something important to my life, you know, and in a way that makes me happy every time I look at it, you know? And for me, you know, Princess Peach, you know, the Mario wife, and, you know, you guys, I mean, I don't have to argue with you guys as to how much Mario has been part of my life, but I'm not getting that fucking guy on my arm. Fuck that. Gruntilda, yeah, get hot grunty on my arm. That's actually not a bad idea. Maybe small. If I did that, I would do a small hot grunty somewhere if there's room after I'm done. Each tattoo will be connected together. Yeah. So I'm kind of not planning on a sleeve, but I'm keeping it open, you know? So, like, when I want another tattoo, it's something that he can work into. So, like, he didn't do lines around the stained glass so that it can move into whatever the next thing is, which I'm really, really excited for. Hot grunty can go on the elbow, which would suck, but yeah, right there, maybe. I don't know, I'm happy. I've always wanted a tattoo, but I didn't know what I wanted to put on me permanently. And I think finally I got to a place where, like, you know, I kept saying, like, oh my God, like, what am I going to get on me that I'm going to want on me forever? And then I turned 30 and I'm like, oh wait, fuck, forever's not a very long time. Like, but if I'm going to do it, I got to do it now. So, and I'm just like, well, fuck, like the first 30 years of my life, like Mario has been such a special play. Mario 64 particularly. how do I represent that on my body? And I always thought about like the stained glass peach as kind of like this beacon of this is your goal, you know? So I figured that would be the perfect centerpiece of this arm, and then whatever happens after it, we'll figure it out. But yeah. Yes, so music stuff I want on this arm. If I do this arm, who knows? Right now the idea is like a nebula of planets and stuff that would, each planet would represent one of my musical inspirations, is something I've been playing around with. Also potentially getting a guitarist here that, you know, the nebula is around and stuff. I don't know. I'm not sure on the nebula thing, because like I like space fine, but it's not like something I'm like, I love space. I want to get the space tattooed on my body. Yeah, so that's the tat, man. I got the tat. I did it. And I'm not just wearing this sleeveless to be like, hey, yeah, buns out, guns out. I don't know. It's mostly, it feels really uncomfortable to have anything touching it right now. So how much did shoulder tat hurt? It wasn't too bad. I felt more pain here on this part than I did up here. I feel like. I did remember this. Maybe I depersonalized for this stuff because it hurt so bad. But yeah, thank you so much for all of the positive feedback, except for you, CJ, who said, I guess. Yeah, first week, you want to keep the tattoo open and not have other stuff covered if you can. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just, you know. And I also can't, like, leave the house. I'm so sad. Play Bomberman. I was so excited because, like, people on Twitter and Instagram, obviously, were, like, very, like, holy shit, like, it's awesome and stuff. And when I was getting the tattoo, I spent a lot of time on Reddit. And there was this really, really cool tattoo that I saw on Reddit that was, it was like a huge sleeve. And I'm like, man, like this tattoo's coming out like so good. Like maybe I'll post this on Reddit or whatever. And holy shit, was that a mistake. The r/tattoos community is something. Is certainly something. So first I got bombarded with a bunch of questions of like, why? You know, because they saw like I got a Princess Peach tattoo like that big. And they were like, why did you do that? And so that was when I first started kind of feeling like, kind of started, it like hurt my feelings because I was like, I had like my expectations of it because like I loved it and everybody else seemed to love it too. And then somebody commented on it being like, why, like, did you lose, what was it? Did you lose a bet or something? Like, why did you do that? Did you lose a bet? I was like, Jesus fucking Christ. But, like, I looked at other fucking tattoos on that subreddit, and it just seems like that's the community. They all just fucking love to shit on people's tattoos, which, sick. But then one of the moderators, like, deleted all the weird comments. But, like, somebody asked, like, they were like, why? But, like seriously, I want to know, like, the inspiration. And I was like, okay. So I like, left a comment saying, like, why I got it. And the big thing is, like, whether it's fucking cringe or not to you, video games are a huge part of my life. I've made it my career to make video game music and stuff like, yeah, did you win a bet? Yeah. And I want to get something, if I'm going to put something on my body, it's got to be meaningful to my life. And, you know, video games just are. And Mario 64, I have such fond memories of, you know, my grandmother that I've talked about before in like, in my Draw My Life video, who like, you know, helped get me my first guitar and stuff. Like, I have fond memories of playing Mario 64 with her before she passed away. And many other just early memories of happiness with Mario 64. And then, as you guys know, I still play the fucking game. I still speedrun it and stuff. It's so weird playing with a thumb, not gonna lie. Yeah, the fact that I feel like, you know, I'm a very goal-oriented person. You know, I'm always, like, trying to fucking do crazy shit, crazy goals, making video, like a music video a week and these album projects and all of this stuff. And I feel like one of the original goals and representation of those goals is Princess Peach in the stained glass on top of the castle in Mario 64. Like, that's the thing that's just kind of like, you know, there she is. She baked you a fucking cake. Go get her, you know? Should be a family tree of all your dads. Okay. So, I don't know, you know, like this bitch. Blame it on the tattoo. Yeah. I need to get a tattoo every time I want to get a PB. That's if we get a PB today. It was just a weird experience. I mean, it really kind of illustrated to me, you know, that, like, whole mentality of, like, why do people, like, say shit on the internet and, like, that are, or even, like, be, like, tone deafly critical, right? Is, like, that's the big thing. Because, like, you can get tattoos redone, but that's something that's like on your body forever that you hopefully put a bunch of thought into. And so that's such an easy thing for people to just be like, haha, I can fucking, like, this is something that I can comment on and I can critique that's gonna hold a lot of fucking power. Tone deafly critical is just a lot of Reddit, sadly. Dude, that's everything. How do you get inspired on what tattoo designs to get? Well, I only have one tattoo so far, but again, it's something that I want to look at, you know, on my body. It's something that when I like look in the mirror, oh Jesus, what the fuck? What the fuck?